Good evening, truck and tractor pull fans. There's a Bigfoot behind me if you pay attention. He bleeds
I
through
just noticed that
the fake
too.
background. That's funny. But hey, it was a hot weekend to say the least.
Yeah.
This past weekend, unfortunately, I stayed home to take care of elderly parents. So I did not get any truck and tractor pulling action, but we are definitely headed out of here Saturday morning. We're headed north, and we'll get into that event here towards the end of the show for the Snyder County Truck and Tractor Pullers crew. It's going to be a going kids night. We're going to go over all that. Got some flyers to show. But I guess we'll take Kendra. How's Kendra tonight?
Kendra's
You,
doing
you
wonderful.
have this glow. You have
I
this
know.
immediate glow around you. Like there's
It's
diesel smoke in the
amazing.
air again. There's diesel smoke in her life again.
Yeah. Yeah. For those that don't know, didn't see anything on social media this weekend, doesn't follow us, shame on you. No, I'm just kidding. Chapter 11 is back in one piece, made some smoke. Um, Norm got the "it's ready" text on Wednesday night. We sent Leroy, one of our main pit crew guys, out. He picked it up on Thursday. It got back at around midnight Thursday, and it fired for the first time at 2 o'clock on Saturday afternoon, and we went pulling. So,
Awesome.
truck definitely needs some fine tuning. We ended up third place, Shippensburg, on Saturday night. Norm actually did get a little bit of sleep, so that was good for him. But we plan to go to Selinsgrove this weekend, also, like JR was saying about. And then we head to Missouri the week following. So I'm not sure what time we're leaving yet. He threw around Thursday morning. So whether or not I'm on the show the night before, I don't know. Because,
Right.
First trip, which
Sure.
means extra packing and getting all the food together and all that kind of stuff. But we'll be in touch about
Yep.
that
No
later.
problem. No
So,
problem.
yes, I am super happy. Penelope did way better than any of us anticipated at her first truck pull with the truck. So we slash I made the decision she's going to go to Missouri with us.
All right.
So
Good.
pray for us, a 12-hour truck ride with an 8-month-old puppy.
I'd be more
I
worried about
may or may not have kept back some of her sedative pills
Yeah, there you go.
to
I'd be more
assist.
worried about that long of a drive with Norm. So, but anyway, sorry, Norm. Sorry, buddy.
Yeah. I did look, and it looks like Love's Truck Stops have puppy like dog parks.
Awesome.
So I think we'll just try to stop at a Love's Park, and that way she can get out and burn some energy off. And I think she'll be okay. She's a totally different dog in the toter. She, I think dogs are products of their environment. So I worry about the ride out. I think she'll be tired enough on the way home that we'll be okay, because we're in
Yeah.
Troy, Missouri on a Friday and then Henry, Illinois on Saturday. So it'll be a lot of time in the vehicle, but I think it's going to be spaced out enough. She'll be fine. So
Yep. Probably so.
Cool.
She'll be a good
she'll get
traveler.
used
I
to
think.
it.
Yep.
Yeah.
It just takes them a little bit.
So is Penelope travel ready?
I think so. I think I have just about everything we need. The sedatives, 100%.
As in
drug her a little bit.
Penelope doesn't get car sick.
No, I have had her in the car since the very
Good.
beginning. Like we would just go for car rides.
That's awesome.
She loves being in the car. She did great in the toter when we came up to Lebanon that one weekend. And honestly, she just likes to be with people. So as long as I think she's with us, we got a couple of her toys. I got her some of those like bully sticks she loves. So got her like those lick mats that are supposed to like calm dogs down or whatever. So yeah, I think she's going to be okay. And she usually falls asleep around 8 o'clock. So
Cool.
I told Norm, I was like, I think as long as we space it out and give her a couple minutes to run every now and again, she'll be fine. So
Yeah. Well,
yeah, I'm not worried about her.
She can do laps inside the toter.
Yeah. From the couch to the dinette, couch to the dinette.
Yep. How tired
That's
I
when-
was.
even
And
Even after
Kendra's going to flip
Shippensburg.
out and she's going to drug the dog.
Yeah. Even after Shippensburg, that was we got there at like 5:30, and now granted we were there later. But like she slept pretty much the whole next day. So it tuckered her out pretty good. So because here there's very little stimulant or whatever. And at a truck pool, obviously there's people walking around everywhere. She went down to the track with us, did fine with that. And when I did lock her in the toter for whenever we were actually pulling, and she sat in the passenger seat up front of the toter and just watched the world go by. And because it was pretty late till we pulled, we were third class there. So it was like her typical time to be sleeping. And she just sat up there and watched the whole world. And I went up after our class and she was still just sitting there watching. So I got her back out. But I think she'll do just fine.
Yeah, I'm glad that she's doing well. Sometimes you get some growing pains.
Yeah. Yeah, I think she was meant to be a truck bulldog. So
you can find out.
If she isn't, you're going to turn her into one.
She ain't got much of a choice.
She's going with like it or leave it.
Yep. I was a little worried about the noise, but Josh and Brandy fired up the Pro Stocks right beside us, and she just sat there and watched. Just kind of what's going on. The only thing she didn't like was when the smoke, how sometimes, especially because the weather was moving through, the smoke will kind of billow down. She didn't like when the smoke came at her, which that would be a little different. But she just ran back in the toter and just kind of stood there and waited for it to pass, or the trailer, and waited for it to pass.
Mm-hmm.
So I think she'll do just fine. The only thing she hasn't really experienced was modifieds, and those things are loud and obnoxious to normal people. So.
Yeah.
So that's the only thing we really have to experience yet. But I mean, we were 20 feet away from the end of the track watching the 3-0 class. And she just laid down beside us and sat there and enjoyed the show. So I think she'll do just fine. And if not, there's calming treats and drugs.
What's wrong with your dog? It can't hardly walk. It's stoned.
She's stoned. It'll be fine.
People probably, if they jump in now in the podcast, they probably think we're cold-hearted people.
Cold-hearted people. Wow.
Yeah. Trust me, this dog right here is plenty okay.
Living the high life.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
But today was our first day off house arrest, so we're back in our routine. So I'm happy.
Oh.
And by house arrest, we're talking she got spayed, so we had to stay at home for 2 weeks. So.
Oh, I thought when you said house arrest, JR said, "Oh," and he turned. He just remembered something.
Yeah. Wife was looking for a stapler and some tape. Stapler and some tape for the wife. So she's putting together some kind of something for somebody tomorrow. Okay. All right. Well, anyway, Atlantic Pro Pulling was at the Georgetown Speedway in Georgetown, Delaware. Action was hot. It was hot, period. And they had 2 days to pull in there. Now, the first night was all points. The next night was not points. 2 full classes, and I think two tractors ran. Just basically as a representative of the sport of truck and tractor pulling for their special 4th of July show there. They had a little bit of different motorsports and bands playing, et cetera, et cetera. So they were limited on time of 1 hour, I believe, to get the pool finished from start to beginning. And it went well, I hear. So, except for Tara, I'm not picking on you, but we'll talk about that when we get till we get to July 4th rundowns. But I'm not sure the class orders. I know Hot Farms. I know Modified 4x4s were last. I watched Tanya's live feed. That was fun. I got to witness a little bit of it. So, but 466 Hot Farm tractors, 10,250 pounds. Okay. Nelson Harding, man, he is having a heck of a year here. Other than missing the first points event, but he did take the win in Road Gear Road Crop. The Ford at 349.87. Second was Luke Gladhill with the Weapon X at 342.16. Third was Alan Lynch with Chasing Smoke at John Deere at 337.47. Fourth was Buzzard Bait Dave Doherty with the Oliver at 328.59. And rounding out the class was Paul Richardson with the Venomous Alice Chalmers at 327.96. So he's right there on the draw bar of Dave Doherty. So pretty good deal. Those two are Pilesville boys, our local boys here. Probably about 14 minutes away, maybe something like that. Depends on how hard you drive 136 to get there. So we're going to run with the 7,500-pound modified tractors next. Hey, look at that. Look at that name. The Huntsman taking the win, man. Ian Ericker, his triple Chevy machine at 356.05. Good job, buddy. Second,
Lenny took the win.
This was Friday night.
Oh, okay.
Friday night. Jason McKenzie was second with Never Satisfied at 344.55. Third, Lynn Brookhart with the Radio Reactor at 322.36. Fourth was Phil Jones with the Attitude Adjuster at 246.28. And rounding out the class, Mike Mills got Wildfire back out. The former one to go machine, 246.19.
1/10 of a foot behind Attitude Adjuster.
Yep. Limited Pro Stock semi trucks in at 20,000 pounds. Taking the win, and boy, this truck is on a tear. I'm telling you, Inconvenience. I presume it's Levon Weaver.
Yeah, that's
it's a
Lyndon's
Freightliner.
brother.
Yes. Inconvenience at 387.12. 387.12. Man, that is covering some serious distance there. Second was the All In. Wow, Harry Dayhoff taking second place at 365.59. Good job. That's a local truck too here out of Stewartstown, Pennsylvania. Third was Albert Brown with the Back in Black Mac at 346.10. And rounding out the class, Dave Greek with Pressure Time at 338.95. Wow. How about that? That's an interesting finishes there. Weimer Performance, the Super Stock Pro Stock Tractors. Tara Moore taking the win Friday night on More Agitation at 337.88. And in second place, her brother Davey Moore with One More Deer at 261.68. And I was told proud brother chose a proud gear. So not in those exact words, but that's my words, Davey. So, but he was a little too tall of a gear, I guess. But,
go big or go home.
go big or go home.
You'll have that at times.
Oh yeah, modified 4x4 trucks. George Apshire with Gone AWOL taking the win at 326.67. Good job, buddy. Second, Brad Roy, cash only, the old Iron Butterfly, right up there at 318.61. Third was Michelle Abshire with Split Decision. Pickles coming, 316.56. Fourth was Wayne Tapscott with Tasmanian Terror 2, coming in at 316.25. Fifth was the Black Sheep, Caitlin Moeller, at 315.40. Sixth, Troy Nails with Killing Time at 312.88. Seventh was RB Moeller with the Red Rock at 312.09. And rounding out the class, Chad Lamb with the Virginia Outlaw 2.0 at 301.57. And that finished Friday night up. And we'll throw in here while I'm getting to the other results. The track greatly improved this year. I was told it was a very, very good track down there this year. So I was happy to hear that.
Well, that's good to hear.
Yeah. So that's very good news. Again, July 4th was basically a demonstration pull. I mean, we still pulled to win, so to speak. So, but modified not for points. It was not a points last night. No. Modified 4x4 trucks taking the win. Wayne Tapscott with Tasmanian Terror 2 at 331.96. Second was Michelle Abshire. A split decision at 321.13. I'm gonna tell you what, that truck's making some really good runs this year too. Third, the gone AWOL George Apshire, 320.91. Fourth was Brad Broy with cash only at 307.71. Fifth, RB Moeller with the Red Rock at 303.46. Sixth, Caitlin Moeller with Black Sheep at 294.96. And rounding out the class, Troy Nails with Killing Time at 231.17. Modified tractors. Taking the win, Lynn Brookhart, Kendra. Radio Reactor took the win Saturday night.
I knew he won at some point.
319.40. Second, Jason McKenzie would never satisfy. Wow, back at 268.92. Third was the Huntsman, Ian Ericker, at 254.69. Fourth was Phil Jones with Attitude Adjuster at 236.43. And rounding out the class, Mike Mills with Wildfire at 210.77. I'm beginning to think maybe that was a little bit of a bounce.
Yeah, he had a bounce going on. I think he let out of it.
Okay. Now, they closed the show with the, I'm assuming, the Weimer Performance Super Pro tractors. And taking the win was Davey Moore with One More Deer at 286.18. And second place, Tara Moore, 210.83, but was out of bounds. And she told me today that she had a flat tire. So she ran out of bounds, unfortunately. So, but that finished up their allotted time for Saturday night. So all in all, go ahead. It was a good show. And, you know, I know Atlantic wants to thank Chad from Georgetown Speedway and Baxter Farms for all their hard work for the weekend, getting the tracks going and everything. So a great group of people down there, awesome people to work with. Last year was our first year there, and they were just very helpful, very good people, and look forward to going back. So
I was going to say that was an expensive flat tire, Tara.
I'm sure she won't live it down for a while. So.
I'm sure it probably wasn't her fault either. Sometimes stuff happens.
Well, them boys that work on that tractor, you know, you got to have a talk with them, I guess. So. And I'm sure she has.
The mechanic was in first place.
You're not beating me both times. But anyway, again,
made sure he got the right gear on Saturday.
Yeah. Chad from Georgetown Speedway, big shout out to you and Baxter Farms. We appreciate your hard work. So, that rounded up the weekend for Atlantic Pro Point. I know they were done approximately 7:15. I think, Scott. I was actually talking to Nick on Messenger because the weather was starting to get very serious here. About that time Saturday evening, and I can't tell you how lucky we were here to just get sideswiped because the southern part of this county got tore up. I mean, flooding, winds, heavy rains. It was a mess. So we got very lucky, and those boys basically came out of Delaware across this way and ran right through it. So
that's crazy. But
they got out of there at a good time, and they got home at a good time. So a decent time. So anyway. Whoever wants to go next, I know we got plenty to talk about. We got Kendra. We'll probably go ahead and go to you because we want to hear some good news about that Chapter 11 truck.
Yeah. So like I said, you know, definitely has some fine tuning to do. Numbers looked good, but you know, you always want a little bit more out of the truck. You know, that's the name of the game. So we plan to head to Snyder County this weekend. I know JR is going to be talking about that a little bit more and has a couple flyers and posters. Don't think I've officially said it on here, but we do plan to run the Champions Tour for points. So I think it is a total of 4 weekends, and they're all kind of here pretty close together, which is convenient and not convenient all at the same time. So we go to Troy, Missouri and Henry, Illinois this weekend. Then I think I know we go to Hillsboro, Wisconsin. That's in August. We also go to Shy Diesel Extravaganza. And where else are we? We go to Goshen. So it's 7 hooks. So we'll go to Goshen the last weekend of July. Unfortunately, we're going to miss Gonna miss a few Atlantic pro pulling hooks. Like for example, when Goshen, you guys are at Lebanon. So kind of sucks we'll be missing Summit Station.
Oh, come on.
Hey,
Just
Contact Champions Tour.
No. That's fine.
Yeah.
I understand. I still had to
but-
put a protest in.
Yeah. And it's the fair. It's not a Beast of the East hook. But yeah, so kind of stinks that we're missing that, but you know, also looking to try something new, and you know, it's something Norm's never done, was run a national series like that. So didn't really plan on this, you know, last year when we were deciding what we were going to do, but it makes it nice and convenient that that was going to be the plan, considering it took us until July 4th weekend to get the engine back. So, you know, we'd have been out of the points race anyway for Atlantic Pro Pulling. But no, we're excited, you know, have the toter, have, you know, got the dog, got everything we need to go pulling out west. So it's going to be weird being away from home for 4 days, 5 days at a time, go pulling, but we're pretty excited about it. Throwing around the idea of stopping at Fort Recovery on the way home from Goshen. I've never been there. That'll be a bucket list pull that I've been wanting to go to. Heard a lot of good stuff about Fort Recovery. So,
Fort Recovery, Ohio is awesome. I used to love going there. Yep.
Yeah. So
Nice place.
So looking forward to that. Looking forward to be backing at Terre Haute for Shy Diesel Extravaganza. That'll be the last, I think it's always the last weekend of July. Will not miss Wagler Motorsports Park. That place was like standing in the middle of the desert. There was not a tree in sight. And my golly, was it hot out there. There was one year Norm was cutting, it was the year he won Saturday night at Shide. He was cutting tires with a real field temperature of 119 degrees. That was miserable.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we will not miss going out to Wagler Motorsports Park. We're very
That
happy
job
about
is
it.
nasty enough without 100-degree temperatures.
Yeah. So we're pretty excited about that. Going back to Terre Haute. I've never been to Terre Haute, only heard stories. So I don't know. It's going to be a fun, interesting summer. We're getting a late start to the summer, but hey, we got the truck back. We're super happy, super excited. And I know Norm's working on it tonight, trying to get it ready for the weekend here for Kids Weekend at Sealands Grove. So
good deal. Nope, you finish strong. That's how you do. You get a late start, but you finish strong. So
yes, sir.
Bring home the W's. That's all you can do at this point. So
yep.
Very good. Mr. Dwayne.
I was going to ask, did you do a shout out on what the positioning was of the class that you ran in on Saturday? Who got first place?
So also want to give a shout out for Friday night. We were not there obviously Friday night. Norm was working on the truck, and I was doing what I do best and taking him dinner and milkshakes and all the good things there in a cooler full of beer. But Curvin got Marlin behind the wheel.
Yes.
At Shippensburg on Saturday night, and he did a fantastic job of driving. Second place. Yep.
Yeah,
John
that's
Mann's. I don't have the results. John Mann's definitely swept the weekend. I do know that. Good for him. Super happy for him. So the rundown was on Saturday night, John Mann's won. Mike Hearn with the new / old. It's the old Bad Attitude truck, but the redone Bad Attitude truck. So everybody kept calling it the old one. I'm like, but it's basically brand new. We just had lightning.
Uh-oh.
So if I start cutting out, that's why. I just saw it out my living room window here, like towards the south. Mike Hearn was second, and then Norm was third. Fourth place, I honestly don't remember. I know that the class had some bad luck. Jeremy Denson broke a steering. Ended up going out of bounds. Thankfully, sled got him stopped very, very quickly. That could have been way, way worse. Sled got him stopped. Kerbin had issues with his water injection. Came on pretty quick there on him on the starting line and kind of flooded things out. And then Mike Hearn might have been fourth also. Trying to think of how many trucks were there. Oh, and Matt Holbrook. We're going to start calling him the little pyro. He had another fire show. Unfortunately, I think he said a leaking fuel injection line was spraying right on the turbo. So not good when that turbo started making some pretty good heat.
Yes.
He had another little fire there. So, yeah, I think so. Matt might have been fourth, then fifth would have been Mike Hearn, and then seventh would have technically been Kerbin, and then eighth would have been Denson for going out of bounds. So, yeah, had a pretty good showing of trucks there. I think everybody's finally getting their stuff back together and out on the track, which is great for diesel truck pulling in this area. So,
Yeah.
not sure how many people will be at Sealands Grove this weekend. I know we will be. I know Kerbin Zimmerman will be. Oh, this is terrible.
Justin Gordon?
No. The guy we borrowed the engine from last year. Shane Fleck.
Shane Fleck.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm like, I should really know his name. Shane Fleck's going to be there, so I think we'll definitely have a handful of trucks at the Snyder County event. So
good deal. And I do believe that will be live.
Woohoo!
Live due to Eastern Extreme.
Well,
it'll be under Chase Diamonds.
It's going to be CS pulling promotions, but he ties into my camera.
Yep. Cool.
Stuff. Yep.
Yep. I'm kind of sad. I'm not gonna be able to be there to hang out with y'all.
And why is that? You might as well
go to the big show.
Well,
I'm
on
kidding.
The big show. The big show is going to be a little bit further south this weekend. big show. The reason I'm not going to be there is because I'm scheduled to work at the Buck.
And what's happening at the Buck, Dwayne?
This Friday and Saturday, for the first time in quite a while.
Are they having a farm stock tractor pull there at the Buck Saturday?
No, NTPA.
Grand
Nationals at the Buck. It's going to be a huge event. I think there's 81 vehicles registered to pull at this point. I think registration's closed by now.
Yeah, they close it Monday before.
Yeah. Okay. So registration's closed. There's 81 on the roster. It's going to be streamed on Full Pull Live. I guess NTPA does most of their lives. Now wait a minute. Is Full Pull?
Yeah.
Is Full Pull NTPA? Not NTPA exclusive though. They do some.
Yeah. Well, NTPA is exclusive to Full Pull.
Oh, okay.
It's NTPA Outlaw, and I think there's another one.
I was thinking Full Pull did stuff in Georgia.
They did.
Okay, but that wouldn't be
NTPA is exclusive to Full Pull.
Okay. Yep. Friday at 7 p.m. is the first show. Classes are going to be super stock open, super modified 2-wheel drive, 4-wheel drive, and unlimited mods. It's called unlimited. I guess unlimited mods.
Yep, correct.
Mm-hmm. It's unlimited.
Yeah. Saturday, it's going to be start at 7 p.m. The class order will be super stock open, super modified 2-wheel drive, 4-wheel drive, and unlimited. So it's, I guess, the same order or to be determined. I thought I would go over some of the pullers that. What are you laughing at? I was trying to think.
He had to take a deep breath.
Yeah, take a deep breath. I thought I would go over some of the pullers that I recognize on the class list, or the the lineups. Scrolling down through the four-wheel drive class.
Yep.
Starting with names I recognize: Troy Nails, Chad Lamb, R.J. Moeller, Michael Dare, Caitlin Moeller, Dean Hitchcock, Chrissy Moeller, Greg Hitchcock, Michelle Abshire, Will Hitchcock, Javen Abshire, R.B. Moeller.
That would be George, yeah.
George.
Yep.
I'm not sure if I recognize any other names on there. Going to the...
Oh my goodness, it's got to be Rob Foster and...
Oh, maybe you should read the list. You probably know more. Yeah, Rob Foster and Simply Red.
Yep. Dave Peterson. There somewhere. Should be Profab.
Larry Peterson with Profab geared up. Yep. Lisa Peterson with Profab.
Yep. Mm-hmm. How many total trucks is there?
38 in the class of four-wheel drive.
I'm telling you what. And that's a class, if the tracks hold together, that is a track or a class that you could pile them all on top of them. With a good point.
Yeah.
That's going to be exciting.
Yep. It's going to be an exciting class. In the two-wheel drive class, I don't know quite as many. I did see most of these guys run at Bowling Green, but Steven Wilson, Dirty Money. I don't know. Darren Wilson with Running Bear. Crystal Wilson with her Dirty Money. Remember Alan Kane with Mad Max from
Laskowski in there, Dave Laskowski. He should have two trucks if he's coming down from New York.
Let me scroll here.
I don't know if he's been.
No, I don't have him on the list. Okay. I don't have him on the list. I was looking for what's his name from Northern PA that runs the old. Can't think of his name now. No, I don't see. I don't see too many others that I.
You go have a look. See here.
Both Nichols will be in.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yep. Kelly Nichols.
Yeah.
Chase should be. Chase Richardson should be
Russell
in there.
Nichols. I could. Yeah. Chase
Richardson.
Suffering Insanity. Chase Richardson is 5th on the order.
Yeah, the Tipton will be there. Tiptons will be there. Robbie Campbell with Reckless Horse.
Mm-hmm.
Now then, the class I'm most excited about.
Hold on. Super Stock Open.
Yep.
I might as well read them all off. Aaron Hall taking care of business. Terry Blackburn with Extremely Armed and Dangerous. Jeff Hodem Fully Loaded. Zane Deli, Rutting Deer 2. Robert Gansimer with Rutting Deer. Colin Ross, Triple Bypass. Brian Diekman, Original Judge. John Raymond, Under the Gun. Scott Whitworth with Field Forge. Lance Meisick.
Yeah.
High Hopes, and Cody Chizek with Considered Armed and Dangerous HD. So I'm excited about that class too. That's an exciting class. It's a lot of, I guess that would be a alcohol and diesel combo class.
Yeah, that's going to be the only diesel.
Yeah.
He is tough to beat.
Yep, that tractor there gets my adrenaline up every time I watch it run.
Oh yeah.
Because you almost start flinching because you know the extreme pressure and stress that thing goes through to make those runs. That thing is crazy. And then the fourth and final class, the Unlimiteds.
Billy Beers will be in there.
Yes. Ricky Rose with Giddy Up, Wayne Purser, Uncle Sam, Joe Eder with a tractor called Skag, Adam Bauer, Cross Threaded, Doug Theobald with a tractor called Full Blown Wicked, Billy Beers with the War Wagon, and David Richardson with a tractor called Foursome. So I was going to look it up. Do you know what the is there a max number of engines on the
Nope.
Unlimited?
No, just got to make weight.
As many as you can hang.
As many as you can hang and make weight. So some of these here will have 5 on. I know that. Not sure if there's any with. I don't think there's too many more than.
I've had them in the past with 7 on. So
yeah, that was years ago, but I think that kind of went by the wayside.
Yeah.
I don't think there's too
many. 5
is
the norm. 4 and 5.
Yeah, I think Joe Eder has 5. Adam Bauer has 5. Full Blown Wicked is 3. Foursome is obviously 4. Yeah, it's a pretty interesting class. I know nothing about modifieds, like literally nothing, and it's a pretty cool class to watch just to see.
Oh my lord!
Did you say Adam Bauer has 5?
I'm pretty sure.
I forget. One of these I looked up, and he has 4 back-to-back horizontal, and then he has 1 sitting in line
transverse
on the top. Yeah, transverse, 4 transverse, and 1 sitting on the top of it. It's a pretty interesting setup. I've seen all these guys run at Bowling Green, or most of these guys run at Bowling Green last year, and there's so many tractors that go down the track. At the end of the weekend, you see them. In the end of the weekend, you see them seeing 350 plus hooks. I think, what was it, 360 last year? And if you're not out in the pits and getting close-up looks to these vehicles or seeing them as they're lining up, just it starts boggling your mind. You see so many tractors, you start forgetting.
Oh yeah, it's start times for both days and
7 o'clock. Yeah.
I tell you right now, if you don't get your tickets in advance, you're probably not going to be able to get in. I could be wrong on that. I'm not going to say that's going to happen, but just get your
I'd say it will.
Advance.
It's supposed to be beautiful weather this weekend. They're going to sell out.
Buy your tickets in advance. Save yourself a lot of aggravation. Okay.
Yeah, it's
early. Because there's 1 way in and 1 way out to that place.
I'm thinking, my mind of working there for quite a few years off and on is the logistic there is going to be insane. If every one of these vehicles comes in on a semi, or most of them come in on a semi,
they're all going to be there.
There's going to be a massive field of semis, plus all the spectators. It's going to be full. It's going to be a full house.
I'll guarantee you some are already there.
Yeah, most likely.
Yep.
So it's going to be
Grand National had the weekend off last week. They were in Toma the week before.
Right. Some of them may have pulled regional somewhere, but for the most part.
It threw me for a loop when I opened up to open the class lineups. It had 2 events for this weekend. One is Buck, PA, and the other one's Lancaster, Wisconsin. And I almost clicked on Lancaster. I was going to Lancaster right away.
That's funny.
So,
Brian Morrison, if you're still in here, if you're still in here, Brian, what's your status, buddy?
It's going to be a fun show. There's going to be it's going to be a noisy event. If you're planning on showing up and you got young kids, make sure you have hearing protection, because a lot of these, especially the Unlimiteds, are going to make an insane amount of noise next year.
Oh, my.
Unacceptable.
I know he's been having a fit. Yeah, it's a shame, Brian.
Something else that's interesting with this here, the classes are going to be, the class purse or the first place payout for it will be $2,000 to win. Plus, there's going to be $1,000 Buckmaster
yeah,
prize for the highest combined distance for the two
For both things, yeah.
Yeah. So that's interesting, and I guess that's kind of cool for the guys. They're gonna a lot of these teams are coming in from out west, I assume.
Yep.
Gonna have quite the drive. So,
Well, they got 2 days, so
if
that helps. It eases the drive a little bit.
Yeah. If you've never seen these classes, definitely go see them because it's a fun show.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay. Man, I gotta get out of there. That's a busy channel. Okay. That brings us to Snyder County. Big Kids Night. This is a very popular show year after year. This year I'm sure will be no exception. And they go all out. I mean, they put tractors on display. The kids sit on the tractors. They do little races and stuff, and it's pretty cool. Pretty cool stuff. Hopefully this all works for me here. I'm going to call this the main flyer. I got to go over to the page and enlarge that a little bit. How it's going to look. Okay. Anyway, this Saturday, July 11th, 4 to 6 p.m., Snyder County Truck and Tractor Pullers Association Kids Night. And this, like I say, they go all out for this. There's a little bit of something, everything for kids there. Great pulling. Pulling's going to start at 6 p.m. The Kids Night will run 2 hours, 4 to 6 p.m. And they have games and stuff like that and all kinds of different things. So we got other flyers for that too. I think will tell you what all they do. 8 classes will be running Saturday night. So they pulled out all the stops here. And enhanced farm tractors, the hot stock tractors, the Mod Turbo Super Farm combination class, the 3.0 Limited Pro diesel 4x4 trucks, 2.6 Pro Street diesel 4x4 trucks, Pro Street gas 4x4 trucks, Wild Street, and we're just going to say that's a diesel. There is one guy that likes to come out and run with a turbocharged gasoline truck. Hopefully that truck's back together. It's a pretty cool deal. Burnell. That's awesome running truck. And Run What You Brung trucks that Kendra was speaking about earlier. Of course, Norm, and there's going to be a few others that are going to come up and run. And again, 8 classes, 6 p.m. start time for that. And that's at 500 Old Colony Road in Stillings Grove, Pennsylvania. You can call 570-765-4245 for more information. Keep an eye on Facebook, Snyder County Truck and Tractor Pullers Facebook page for any kind of updates or anything. But it's a good show. It's a good time, and these guys go all out for it. And I'm going to go ahead and which way have I got to go? There we go. Did that show up again? Did it change? Because I'm not looking at.
Yeah, that's
okay. Yeah. Okay. And again, this is. Yeah, you can meet the pullers. I think you can get. They do puller cards. You can get an autograph, all that good stuff for your favorite pullers there. Pedal tractor pulls, toy prizes. They have food vendors, bike giveaways. That's very big. They do give away bicycles to the kids. And
I think it said that the hold on a minute. Sorry, I flubbed it. First place in each age group will win a new pedal tractor.
Awesome. Okay.
The age groups are 3 to 4 girls, 3 to 4 boys, 5 to 6 girls, 5 to 6 boys, 7 to 8 girls, and 7 to 8 boys.
And that's, I'm assuming, the pedal tractor pull you're referring to?
Yes. So registration 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. and the polling starts at 4 for the pedal power pull.
Okay. There you go. That might be on the next flyer. I'm not sure. I haven't look that.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I get ahead of you?
I don't. That's okay. And again, admission is $15 per person. Ages 10 and under are free. Ages 10 and under are free. So there's plenty of for 2 hours. They'll keep the kids busy for 2 hours. I promise you that.
Yep, there it is.
And there it is.
I'm
Free
sorry.
entry. Registration 3 to 4 p.m. Polling starts at 4 p.m. First place in each age group will win a new pedal track. How about that, Dwayne? Did you know that?
I'll get ahead of you again. I've seen that Heimbach Diesel's sponsoring backpack goodie bags for the first 200 kids in the door. Our first 200 kids that show up for that. That's pretty cool. Heimbach, I think, did that last year.
Yeah, he has actually several years, I believe. He's done some. They have done some kind of something for the kids, so to speak. And we all know Robert House just loves putting bikes together. So
pedal tractors.
Pedal tractors.
Green pedal tractors. He loves putting together green pedal tractors.
Yeah. But it's a good deal. It's a good deal for the kids. It's a good deal for the adults. It's going to be a great pulling show, 8 big classes. And I've been to a couple of their events this year, and I'm telling you, they don't shit around about it. They get her done. They do a good job, and get your butts up there and support this. Do it for the kids. Do it for the kids.
I also seen that Messick Farm Equipment donated a pedal tractor for the kids' pedal pool, so somebody's going to be getting a blue pedal tractor.
Ooh.
So hopefully, Bob didn't have to put that together.
I'm sure he farmed that one out.
I would think so. Now, Tristan Trucks brings up something interesting I didn't know about because, unfortunately, it's hard for me to keep up with pulling and other stuff I do here. But I see that Austin Stoner has a new Dodge diesel 2-wheel drive truck. I did not know that. So
I knew that it was in the works. I did not know that actually came out.
And that would be pulling. That would be pulling in the interstate 2-wheel drive class.
That's correct.
I'm sure it is, yeah.
Because I guess 8 Up is also a diesel.
Yeah, I think is that truck sold?
Yeah.
Yeah, it went to Florida.
Oh, okay.
That was a unique piece.
Yeah, that was
very unique. Well, we got our fingers crossed for you, Brian. Hopefully you get that miracle, buddy. If not, it's going to be a long winter. You know what that means. Plenty of time to tinker and find a couple of horsepower here and there. So.
It's a lot more fun to work on a pulling truck if it doesn't have to be done tomorrow. Yeah. When it has to be done tomorrow, then it gets pretty intense.
I could darn near get to his house in 10 minutes. I've never been there to shop or nothing. I don't know why. He doesn't live far away at all. There's a real nice restaurant between me and him, though. Brian Marson.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
A real nice restaurant between me and him. So why I don't stop and eat and go over there, I don't know. But I'm going to do that. So watch out.
You could go in there and take a couple pictures of this nice new tractor and just.
Well, now that's. He has some secrecy, I'm sure. That's his baby. That's.
I was just kidding. I know.
I know. If he wants pictures out there, I'm going to leave that up to him.
I enjoy hearing about people working on new vehicles and then seeing them when they come out in a I don't know what you want to call it, grand opening.
I've had the opportunity to get some I Spy photos over the years.
Yeah.
Don't ask me. I can't remember who. It's so many years. I can't remember. But
you just have to know people and be on the inside with some groups, and you get to see some pretty cool stuff before.
Yep. Yeah, life's busy, man. It's hard to get away and go run and do those things much anymore. So, there's plenty of stuff to go watch this weekend. I mean, NTPA Grand National, that's the granddaddy. I'm telling you, that's going to be one whale of a pool up there at the Buck. So if you're in that area, but by all means, be sure to give Snyder County Truck and Tractor Pullers a nod because those guys put on a good show up there kids,
I just looked
for
at the
kids.
weather, 83 degrees and partly cloudy.
Perfect.
Does it get much better than that? Saturday night at Feelings Grove.
Oh,
no sweating. That's good.
Yeah. I just seen a thing about chance of some stuff on Friday, but I didn't want to say anything because I didn't want to jinx anyone.
Yeah, well, Mother Nature's going to do what she wants to do. But
yeah.
As long as we don't get any of that crap we just had over the weekend, we'll be all right.
I still can't believe that we only got the little bit of rain that we got at Shippensburg on Saturday.
Yeah, I don't know how.
You guys lucked
at
out.
that radar, and I'm like, there's no way they're pulling.
Yeah.
You guys are pulling.
Yeah, that's what we
sent
said,
you a
like,
message.
Yeah, looking at the radar, we're like, it should be way worse than it is right now.
Yeah.
But everywhere else got hammered.
Mm-hmm.
And anybody who has ever been at Shippensburg on July 4th weekend, there's always a storm.
Yep.
And it usually hits the track. But we got enough rain that it caused like a 30-minute little delay, just enough to cool it. Charmaine, Jeremy's mom, Denson's mom,
Mm-hmm.
Her phone went from a real feel temp of 106 to like 73.
Wow.
When that little thing came through.
Push the humidity out of there.
Yep, pushed the humidity, pushed, all the nasty heat. And it did start raining during the last class, but not enough that they called the last class.
Yeah. I know Corey and them didn't get a chance to run the light super, so
yeah. But no, it was very nice there at Shippensburg once the rain came through. And, a bunch of people up by Norm and, I think Curvin was out of power until at some point, I think Monday. He was out of power all day Sunday and beginning of Monday. I don't know when power came back on in Newville, but yeah, it destroyed a lot of stuff around us. So we got very, very lucky.
In our area, they were calling for the power not to be the final power to be turned on by Thursday, 11 p.m. So there's still possibility of quite a few people without power. But I was sitting at my parents' place, and the weather station said 98 degrees, and by the time that storm pushed through, it had dropped to 70.
Yes.
All right, Kendra, spit it out.
Curvin's watching, so hi, Curvin.
Hi, Curv. How you doing, buddy?
He just said that he got his power back on last night at 5.
Kudos to Marlon, man. Good job.
Yeah.
Yep. Look forward. They're coming up Saturday, right?
Yeah. Curvin's working on some, pickle cutters tonight. He's working on his tires, and he has AC in the shop. I'm sure that's the real reason he's.
Are you sure they're not called pickle slicers?
Yeah.
Don't go there.
No, the turbo is the pickle slicer.
Okay, so the tires are the pickle cutter and the.
Yeah. Yeah, it's about Curvin's turn to win, so Norm better be on his game Saturday night. So
this guy's having a good year.
Yeah,
having a good time.
I do have one question. Do you serve pickles at every meal when you're at a pool?
No.
Oh, shoot.
I do not.
I'm disappointed.
I did just whip up some fresh pickled jalapenos. So we do have pickled jalapenos, but the guys don't really eat pickles, so I don't take them.
Nope. Can't stand them. Personally, I don't like the taste of them.
I'll eat pickles till the cows come home. I love them.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Eat them fried? You ever tried
anyway they come.
Hi, Nicole. Do me a favor. Don't sneak any of that shrimp bowl you ever do again. So.
One of these days we'll get together and.
Yeah, we got to do that.
Maybe if Kendra decides to do it, we'll have to drag you along to Georgia for an event.
I don't know if I can convince a few pullers to go back to Georgia.
Yeah.
It costs too much money.
Yeah.
Especially when two pullers get Get stiffed with paying food for the whole crew.
I'm not sure we're going back to Georgia this year. It's not on the radar right now. We'll see how the rest of the year goes, but yeah, I can't foresee having the house full of 17 people anymore.
Oh my Lord!
But
that's because you got a toter.
Yeah, well, yeah. Norm says we ain't paying for nothing no more.
Yeah, you don't need to now. Yeah.
Yeah. So
it was a lot of organization to do an event and a whole crew that size.
Yeah, but it's so much fun.
It was fun while it lasted.
Yeah.
Yep.
Tell Norm just to park the toter. He can run the dually down.
No. Absolutely not. Because then Penelope can't go. Can you? No. The only thing worse than being with a dog for 14 hours in a toter would be a dog 14 hours in a pickup truck.
Backseat of the truck. Licking Norm's ears the whole way down.
Wait a minute now. Let's talk about that.
He sits high enough up in the toter that she can't get to him.
Yeah. Oh, no, she can get to him. When we were pulling into Lebanon, because, that's when she saw all the other people and heard the other voices. She was trying to get up on his lap to see the girls at the front, at the booth or whatever. So, but little brat.
Yeah.
All right. Well, it's after 9, so I'm going to go ahead and we're getting close to an hour. So we'll go ahead and just, if I can find you guys. My Lord, I jumped. There you are. Too many tabs open here. But anyway, get out and support a pool this weekend, regardless. There's plenty of them out there. So I know Franklin County has had a bunch of pooling this week, I do believe. So
yeah, Franklin County Fair is happening this week. So they had a pool Monday night, and they'll have another pool Friday night.
They got farm stock running tonight, I think.
Antiques running tonight.
Antique, yep.
Everybody loves to watch them paint dry.
And that's that's actually being broadcast live. Robert Drawbridge.
Yeah.
Oh,
go to YouTube. Go to YouTube and search Robert Drawbridge. He actually is live streaming.
Live stream is Franklin County Fair Antique Tractor Pull. Yep. Started at 6, so they're 3 hours and 15 minutes in.
He'll be there all week.
Oh, no, wait a minute. That was Wednesday's live stream. I'm sorry. Yeah, that is tonight. What am I saying?
Wednesday.
Sorry. We're talking about a
take a big deep breath. You'll get all.
My mind didn't get caught up to my mouth yet.
All right.
We were talking about the pull on Friday, and
okay.
Yeah, know what day it is either. I started menu planning and stuff like that for next week, and everybody's like, "Why are you getting ready so early?" And I'm like, "Listen, this week will fly by."
Yeah.
Like it's already Wednesday.
Ice cream's calling me.
Oh,
ice cream is calling my name.
Ice cream, you scream. We all scream for ice cream.
We all scream for ice cream. Yep. I used to go to Beast of the East for ice cream, milkshakes and stuff. We don't have that anymore.
Yeah, I'm telling you, all we got is.
Don't get me started on that stupid food truck.
We're at the mercy. Don't chase anybody off. We're at the mercy of the expo, so
pretty bad. We got to bring a toter just to have a good meal.
Well, the crew has their own food in the behind registration, so we have all kinds of good food to eat all day long.
Smells good when you walk in there.
We're well taken care of. Yep.
There's plenty there.
I'll remember
everybody
that
and her brother being there eating.
Yep. Get in there at 10:30, 11 o'clock when the pool's over and just start scarfing beef hot dogs and
oh my goodness, yes. Kraut, you name
buffalo chicken dip, sauerkraut, pulled pork, anything. Not the best thing to eat at 11 o'clock at night, but after going all day without much food, that's a welcome sight.
It's good vittles. Okay, we hit an hour. Getting ready to go an hour and 1 minute. So, ice cream's calling me. We'll be back next Wednesday. We'll go over some results from here, there, and everywhere. And Dwayne can fill us in from his working at the Buck escapade. So.
Yep. I will give you, if I'm not stuck somewhere out in Never Land, I will give you an update on how it went.
Yeah, absolutely. For the rest of us, we'll be in Selinsgrove, Pennsylvania. So.
Yeah.
All right.
And then I'm TBD for next week, depending
to be
on
determined.
What time we're leaving, what I get done this weekend versus what I got to pack the night before and all that good stuff. So
it's all
you're going to be done before then. You'll be fine.
We'll see.
Well, she's got a little extra now. She's got to take care of the dog, and
I got to make sure the dog's packed.
Oh, and that Norm guy, you got to make sure you pack another 50 pounds of food for Norm. So
everybody gets all irritated that I don't help him wash the truck, and I'm like,
oh my gosh, never mind the behind the scenes crap. It's got to get done.
So I was going to say, if you have all the stuff that you got to load up, does Norm park the toter in your driveway out of the shop so you can load it? Or do you have to haul everything up?
Usually when I get there, it's already like pulled out in the driveway. So I can just pull up right beside it and offload everything. So he's learned. I've got him trained.
Good deal.
You know what?
He knows in order to have a happy trip, you got to start happy.
Yeah, exactly.
I got a fair right up the street going on, and I know they already had their antique pool and stuff. I totally missed it. Missed it all.
Oh, Mason-Dixon.
Yeah.
Mason-Dixon.
Don't shoot me.
It's going now.
It's going on now.
This week. Huh.
Yeah.
Shoot.
Vanek is not there this year. They're not having a big pool.
So are they having any sort of big pool?
Not that I'm aware of. The championship pool's Thursday. Okay. Whatever that means. You want to for the antiques. So, do you have to qualify for Thursday night, Nicole, or is it just a big pool Thursday night? That would be tomorrow night. Don't leave us hanging. Ice cream's calling me.
She's typing. Give her a minute.
Fingers crossed that they
faster.
Fingers crossed that they don't get too much rain on Thursday and they can do their show.
They had a pool Sunday to qualify. Awesome.
Okay.
So will it be one track or two tracks? Thursday, tomorrow. And start time. I'll go ahead and give it a plug here real quick. One track. Okay. Probably like a 6 o'clock start time, 7 o'clock, something like that. That's interesting. I know they'll have fireworks Saturday night. So anyway, okay. Not sure. Okay. Not sure on the start time, but is it MasonDixonFair.org or something like that? And I know you go Mason Dixon Fair on Facebook, you'll get that information. So my bad. Should have pulled that up. But I totally forgot about it. Of course, I've been busy here, but totally forgot about it. Okay. We're getting out of here, kids. We'll see everybody next Wednesday, 8 p.m. with or without the club activity. So top 5 from each class advanced. Okay. So that'd still be a good amount of points tomorrow night.
Be a good show.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. We know, Nicole. We know. There's a lot of things happening.
Nicole has all the info. She just
she's one of them Phone Grove girls now, so it's all good. All right. We'll see everybody next Wednesday. It's turned into a Southern goodbye here.
See you, everyone.
That's okay. Wednesday, 8 p.m. Mr. Grand National is going to have all the goodies for us. And with Kendra, without Kendra, we don't know. Selinsgrove. We'll be bringing that information to you. Until then, have a safe week. Get out and enjoy a pool. Support them. We'll see you next week. I know.
Adios.